The math definitely isn't adding up. We all know Taraji P. Henson has been on her Peace and Boundaries tour lately, making it crystal clear that she is officially over all the dating DRA.
You look amazing.
Why we look amazing?
Because we ain't dealing with nobody's unhealed son.
Okay, and you have been very vocal about that. It's just like we're in this life where we love getting peace.
Yeah, exactly.
Peace and calm.
I did a post the other day and I was like, you're not competing with other people that I may be dating. You are competing with how incredible I feel being alone.
Yeah.
Word on the street is she might still be seeing Ime Udoka. You know, Nia Long's ex? The one who publicly embarrassed her? Well, rumor has it Nia is not happy about this at all. It really makes you wonder about the double standards. I mean, Taraji has been getting a lot of heat lately, with people even calling her two-faced. Just last week, right before the 2026 Met Gala, she was acting like the moral police. She was slamming A-listers for going to an event backed by Jeff Bezos, even posting on Instagram asking, "What are we doing?" She even shared a shady story about the working conditions at Amazon warehouses and told everyone to enjoy the Met with some serious sarcasm. But wait, doesn't she sell her own hair care line on Amazon? It's definitely giving performative activism. Anyway, back to these Ime Udoka rumors. I know what you're thinking. Taraji has been so vocal about being single and happy. She just said she's protecting her peace and is officially done dealing with anyone's unhealed son. Like ever again.
More.
Is there possibly anybody keeping Miss Taraji warm at night? Anybody just who making
Why would I tell you that if it was?
you so good with
Ain't no
Fans are officially calling her out. They're tired of hearing the same lines over and over. I mean, how can you talk about protecting your peace while hanging out with a serial cheater like Ime Udoka? This is the same guy who wasted over a decade of Nia Long's life before getting caught with multiple women. So where did this all start? Goes back to a deleted clip from a promo event. Taraji was glowing, rubbing her stomach and joking about sweet surprises. Everyone immediately thought she was pregnant. Since she and Ime were both in Houston that same week and allegedly spotted together, fans connected the dots. Now, the word on the street is they might actually be a secret couple. Word is, Nia is absolutely furious about the whole thing. And honestly, who can blame her? Hollywood stars dating each other? Totally normal. But Taraji and Iman? That's a huge problem. Why? 'Cause Nia and Taraji honestly can't stand each other. And this bad blood goes way back to their days on Empire. Remember Nia's role in Season 3? She played Lucius Lyon's ex right when he was getting close to Cookie again. But she didn't last long on the show. Rumor has it, her quick exit was all about how she treated the cast and crew. For starters, she was always late. Her co-stars would just sit around on set, sometimes waiting a solid 30 minutes. When Nia didn't show up, producers actually had to use a stand-in just so Taraji and Terrence Howard could practice their scenes. Eventually, Taraji hit her breaking point. She just couldn't deal with it anymore. But here's the crazy part. This whole feud might have started way before Empire even happened. People say Nia was trash-talking Taraji right as her career was taking off. Apparently, Nia just didn't think Taraji deserved all the big breaks she was getting. So by the time Nia joined Empire, Taraji and the crew were already over her. And honestly, Nia didn't help her own case. Word is, she was a total nightmare to work with. Get this. One day, a guy on set finally asked Nia why she was always running late. Nia snapped back at him. That's when Taraji stepped up and reportedly asked, "Why are you so mad? Are you on your period?" Oh, it got worse from there. Things completely blew up. Got so heated that the two of them literally tried to pull each other's hair out. And it wasn't just Taraji who was fed up. Sources say the hair and makeup team actually filed a formal complaint against Nia. Keep in mind, Empire had tons of guest stars and the crew had never reported anyone before her. Insiders claim Nia was super disrespectful. She would randomly decide she hated her look at the very last second and then just yell at everybody. If you know anything about Taraji, you know she fiercely protects her crew. There was absolutely no way she was going to sit back and let Nia treat the Empire team like that. Again, Taraji had a huge problem with how Nia treated the crew, and that pretty much made their beef permanent. First, when people asked Nia about the drama, she acted like nothing was wrong. But that wasn't exactly true. Multiple sources confirmed the vibe on set was incredibly tense. The battle for the spotlight. It really boiled down to a battle of egos. Both actresses wanted to be the main star, but on Empire, Taraji was the queen. Period. Nia brought her own ideas to the table, but the production team wasn't having it. It actually got so toxic that producers were looking for ways to film their scenes separately just to keep them apart. So, yeah, Taraji and Ime together? That is a massive slap in the face to Nia. But there's even more to it. This relationship really strikes a nerve because of how messy things ended between Ime and Nia. Back in 2022, Nia was blindsided by the news that Ime was cheating with Kathleen Lynch, who was married with 3 kids, by the way. To make it even worse, Nia didn't get a heads up. She found out on social media along with the rest of the world. The ultimate betrayal. At the time, reports said Ime was having an affair with a staff member while he was the head coach for the Celtics. Team suspended him for breaking the rules, but Kathleen didn't face any trouble at all. She wasn't even mentioned. From there, things just went downhill. Rumors started flying that Ime was sleeping with multiple women on the staff, but the affair with Kathleen is what stayed in the headlines. What really hurt Nia was that Ime knew the truth was coming out, and he didn't even warn her. She was totally humiliated. She had just moved her whole life to Boston 2 weeks before the scandal broke. And here is the wildest part. Kathleen was actually the one who helped Nia move. The sheer audacity of that is just insane. The double standard? Now, just imagine this. This man publicly embarrassed Nia and put her through hell, and now he's allegedly dating one of her biggest rivals. People are calling out Taraji for a major double standard. She's been on a whole tour talking about protecting her peace, setting boundaries, and refusing to deal with unhealed men. She's acting like the face of self-love and high standards. But if these rumors are true, she's lying to her fans and herself. Ime is the ultimate red flag. How can you preach about avoiding toxic energy while being linked to a man who is the blueprint for messy drama? The final verdict. If this is true, Nia Long has every right to be furious. It's one thing to move on, but it's another thing to watch a woman who preaches sisterhood pick up your leftovers, especially leftovers that caused a massive public scandal. We haven't seen the hard evidence yet since they're keeping it a secret, but I want to know what you think. Do you really believe Taraji and Ime are a thing? Does Nia have a right to be mad? And do you think Taraji has been moving a bit weird lately? I can't wait to hear your take, so drop those thoughts in the comments.